Anyway, so I'll do like a close-up to show you. I've taken some pictures of it, so I'll insert those as well. Ignore my really bad skin. And that's how I do makeup. I just mess around with it, and sometimes it's just my usual style with the layered colours and the Egyptian eyeliner and just different colours, and then other times I do different things with it, but today that's where we went with it, and we were originally inspired by my pumpkin, my I Love Halloween t-shirt. And I'm just going to put my wig on, and I may do some lips as well if I have time. I also put my mascara on in just a second. I don't have mascara on. I have naturally dark lashes, but I do like a little bit more. Okay, so that's me done, and I'm not sure if the lips are just a bit too much. Look, that's this lipstick, which is, I think it's Maybelline, and it's called Passion Red. I like the smell of it. It actually smells like, I don't know which countries have them or if you can still get them around, but it smells like Jolly Ranchers. It's like a kind of fruity smell, and it's very, very soft, very nice. Maybelline Long Lasting Lip Liner. And do we have a colour on here other than red? Red 46. That's what that is. And I usually wear this. I usually just wear it on its own, but I've got it on top. And it's that old and that used that there's no trace of anything on it at all. It's just a glittery kind of lip shine. I do think it's Maybelline or maybe Bourjois because of the shape of it. If you know what it is, comment below and let me know. And got my mascara on and my wig, one of my wigs, which is pretty much how my hair actually looked before I fried the crap out of it. My little but this is pretty much how my hair was, kind of layered in black and about that length actually, about down to here, before I fried the hell out of it. So I like this wig. I wear it quite often. I do need a new one though, because it's kind of getting a bit tatty in the back. Yeah, I just wanted to make it really, really clear that I didn't mean any offence to like mums and stuff who don't wear makeup. Not everybody likes makeup. Not everybody wants to have a full face of makeup every day. Not everybody feels like doing that. If you don't feel like doing it, don't do it. But my point was that when people use the children as an excuse for not doing something, they say, oh, I don't have time for to get dressed, I don't have time for to do my hair, I don't have time for to do my makeup because I have a child. A child is a privilege and a gift. They're not a hindrance like some people seem to have you believe. And I really don't like that, because I am so blessed to have my daughter, and she's absolutely wonderful, and she can drive me around the bend, and sometimes she can be a pain in the backside, but she's a person. So these things happen with people. Sometimes even the people that you love the most drive you insane, and you're like, oh, I could be really doing with not being in the same room as you just now. But she is a blessing and a gift. Sorry, I just had to stop recording because my dog just went absolutely mental and ran down the hallway to the end where the front door is, and there's nobody here. He just went seriously skits. Anyway, yeah, back to the thing. My daughter is a gift and a blessing, and I'm not talking in a religious sense. I just mean she's an absolute blessing, and I think I just get angry at people who use a child as an excuse. I can't do it because I have a child. You can do it. Maybe you can't go out and get drunk every night, or do kind of wild stuff all the time, but I still have a life. Not as regular as it is. I mean, I used to go to gigs and stay out all the time and go to a lot of parties and stuff. You obviously have to calm that down. You have to prioritise and work round about them. But my daughter isn't a hindrance to me or my life in the slightest. And she's also not baggage that I drag around with me. She's an absolute pleasure. And that's what I was getting at. I wasn't getting at, well, pull on a pair of jeans, pull your hair back in a dirty ponytail and go out with a bare face. You're an arsehole, pretty much. I didn't mean it like that. I meant it like, if you choose to do such, if you choose to, like I said, a lot of people just don't want to wear makeup. A lot of people just, you get up in the morning and you can't be bothered. You pull your hair back in a ponytail and sit in the house. You know what I mean? Or you're in a rush and you just pull on trousers or tracksuit bottoms and out the door. But because that happens, it happens whether you're a parent or not. Sometimes you just are like that during the day. But my main point was that I wasn't trying to be offensive towards anybody that doesn't wear makeup. I was just stating my pet peeve about parents that use their children as an excuse. And I was just using makeup as an example because we were doing makeup. I like to clarify myself because I'm always getting in trouble because I have a lot of opinions on a lot of things, but I don't mean to insult people most of the time. Sometimes somebody needs insulting. I'm sorry, but sometimes I do. And I really don't mean to offend people generally, most of the time. But I do. Like, things don't come out how I mean them to, or people take them the wrong way, and then they get quite aggressive towards me. And then I find myself having to justify my thoughts and feelings, sometimes to a complete stranger, and I don't think that I should have to do that. I haven't asked them to justify themselves to me. Everybody's entitled to an opinion, as long as you have a valid argument for said opinion, or you have actual facts to back this opinion up. A blind opinion is moot point. It means nothing. And just cause, or that's how it is, or that's how I feel, it's not an argument. But yeah, just pretty much I seem to get myself in a lot of trouble from just conveying my own thoughts and feelings. I don't think that everybody should think the way that I think, and I don't think that everybody should have the same viewpoints, the same opinions as I do. And a lot of the time I have been swayed on my own viewpoints, my own opinions, through somebody else's valid argument, and the way that they've articulated themselves and conveyed their point to me has sometimes actually swayed my own opinion, and I've thought, yeah, I see where you're coming from, and that actually makes more sense than what I was thinking, so thank you. And other times I will have an opinion and a debate with someone, and even if their argument is very valid, very well put forward, I can still say, I can see exactly where you're coming from, you've been very concise, I see your points, the information that you have to back this point up is very valid, but I will stick with the way that I see it because I don't agree with your reasoning or something like that. But I don't like people who just think everybody should think exactly the same way, we should all like the same stuff, we should all, I don't know, if you don't look like me, you don't listen to the same music that I do, if we don't hang out in the same place, you don't come from the same area I do, then we should all just beat each other up. No, you don't watch the same sports as I do, I need to smash your face in. It's stupid. I think the world is a fantastic place, and the more that you interact with different cultures and different viewpoints, different specialties, like in an area where someone is educated in, say, literature, and then you can have a discussion with somebody who has a PhD in chemistry. You learn different things from them, because I don't care who you are, there is always some kind of area that you're ignorant in, because you can't know everything about everything. I am well versed and well educated in certain subjects and certain areas of things. Other things I have a few facts and they interest me, and then there's other things where I have no opinion because I have nothing to back it up with, because I'm completely and utterly ignorant towards it. But then if I meet somebody who is well versed in that area and I find it intriguing and they put across good points, I think that they're absolutely fascinating. Once I've got some of this stuff off of here, I think I might talk about some of my friends in a good way, because this has been provoking thoughts in me about discussions that I've had with my friends and the reasons why I am friends with some of them. And I talk about my friends a lot because they mean so much to me. They really do. They're the family that you choose for yourself, and they impact my life greatly. A lot more than a lot of them know, and a lot more than I show. And I like that I have this sort of media to convey that as well, rather than write them a note or send them a random message on Facebook declaring how deeply impacted I am by them. Message to my friends though, that if I do them, not my friends, if I do the video things where I'm talking about certain members of my circles that I move in, and you're not mentioned, that doesn't mean that you don't mean a lot to me. It's just that at that point in time, my thought process has went from, like, my daughter's watching a Disney video right now, so the Disney video would make me think of somebody who likes Disney, so then I would talk about them, and then maybe while I'm talking about them I think, oh well, they've just bought a new bike, and then I'll think about somebody who cycles, and then the thought process will go there. So maybe she's okay, the princess is fine. So maybe you're passionate about the colour yellow, but my thought process hasn't went down that line to the colour yellow yet. That doesn't mean that you don't mean anything to me, or you're less important than the people that I do talk about, because I'll get there. Okay, so I'm going to get some of this footage off of here, and I'm going to get caught up with the footage that I have been doing over the last couple of days. I've lost myself a subscriber. I was up to 44, and now I'm at 43. So whatever I did to offend you, or if it was my flooding my channel with my videos, my backlog of videos, I'm sorry. But that's how I do things. I record and record and record, and then I upload crap loads. But I think my makeup video is going to be really, really long. So this apology video and then my thought process thing that I've just done here will probably be a separate video. We have a torch. Look. Dora! But anyway, while the sirens are going off in the background, seriously, this place is like almost like London, in the fact that there is sirens like every 2 minutes. But anyway, yeah, I shall be back soon. Bye bye.